contestants of an international singing contest. Present the data using a percentage bar chart. So in the table, we have 6 countries with their marks, where Malaysia get 8.0 over 10, Thailand 8.5 over 10, Korea 7 over 10, Indonesia 7.5 over 10, Australia 6.5 over 10, and India with 6 over 10. So in the next slide, I will show you the solution, how we did the percentage bar chart. This is the answer for the question earlier. It says to convert the data in the table into percentage bar chart, right? So we have this as our answer. Before that, let's make sure that we didn't forget the title of the bar chart. So in this case, it's scores obtained by contestant of an international singing contest. Uh, then let's go to the y-axis first. I will explain about the y-axis. Here we choose scores to be put at the y-axis, and since it says to convert into percentage, so we put the scores label in percentage, where in the table it was in decimal. Then we have 0 as the starting point, and then it goes up to 25, 50, 75, and 100. So here we see that the gap are actually in 25. So 0 to 25 is 25, 25 to 50 is actually 25 plus 25, so you get to 50. Goes the same, 50 plus 25, you get 75, 75 plus 25, you get 100. So that's how we build the y-axis here. And then next is the x-axis, which is the one that are laying down here. We put the countries. We have 6 countries, right? Malaysia, Thailand, Korea, Indonesia, Australia, and India. That's why we have those 6 bars as part of the bar chart, because the bar present the countries. So from the table given, it says that Malaysia get 8.0 over 10. So if we convert it into percentage and put it in the bar chart, Malaysia will get 80%. So if you look closely at the Malaysia bar, it wasn't on exactly on 75, but a little bit above than 75. That shows that Malaysia get 80% and not 75%. And it goes the same for Thailand. They get 8.5 over 10 in the table, but if we convert it into this percentage bar chart, they will get 85%. So the bar are a little bit higher than Malaysia, who get 80, while Thailand get 85. Goes the same for Korea, but Korea get 7.0 over 10 in the table. So we convert it into percentage bar chart, then we get 70%. That's why the bar for Korea are lower than Malaysia. Goes the same for Indonesia, who get 75, 7.5 in the table, and in the bar chart then we get 75. That's why the bar for Indonesia are exactly on the 75 y-axis. For Australia, they get 6.5 in the table, so they get below the Indonesia. And India get 60%, 60% of the marks. I mean, like, 60% for the scores. So this is the answer for the question earlier. Convert the data in the table into percentage bar chart. Thank you. Alright, this is question 2.B. And it says that the table below shows the number of academic books read by high school children per week. Calculate the mean, median, and mode, and then determine the shape of distribution. So we have 4 T's to do, which is mean, median, mode, and shape of distributions. And it gives us these 2 rows of data, which is number of books and number of children. So how these 2 rows connects to each other? Okay, what I can simplify or say is, if no total number of children that read 0 books are three people. So for the next column, total number of children that read 1 book are 6 children. And goes the same for the next column, total number of children that read 2 books are 5 people. It goes the same for the other column lah. So we go to the next slide for the calculation or for the solution for this question. Okay, so this is the answer for question 2.B. and it says that we need to find the mean, median, and mode, and the last one is shape of distribution. But first, we will need to solve how to find the mean first. So, what is mean? Mean is actually average. So, how to find mean or average for for these questions? First, we need to total up the number of frequency times x. So, in this case, frequency is number of children, and x is the number of books. So, if we do 0 times 3 plus 1 times 6 plus 2 times 5 plus 3 times 4 plus 4 times 3 plus 5 plus my times 5 1, we will get 45. Okay, that is the total of frequency times x for the question earlier, and we divide it with the total number of frequency, which is 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1, and we will get total of frequency is 22. Then we divide total number of frequency multiply with x and total number of frequency, which is 22. 45 over 22, then the final answer is 2.045. That is the mean for the question earlier. Next, we go to median. So, as I mentioned earlier, these question uh, are an ungrouped data. There is no range. So the median for this data is 2, class 2. Okay, that's how we find the median, the middle part, the mid. And then next is mode. Mode is the frequency, the most frequency, or like I'm not gonna say it in Malay, but it is kekerapan, which is the most frequent, like highest number. So if you look at the table, the highest number among the frequency is 6, which is class 1. Okay, we have 0, we have class 0, class 1, class 2, and until 5. But the highest frequency among those classes are 6, which is class 1. So the mode for this ungrouped data is class 1 with the number of 6 as the frequency. So this is the answer for shape of the distribution. Based on the ungrouped data given earlier, the shape of the distribution are skewed to the right or positively skewed. Okay, this is because the mean 2.045 is larger than the median, which is 2, indicating that there are some larger values pulling the mean to the right. Okay, so what it means is the mean are higher than median. So if the mean are higher than median, it will pulls the mean to the right. So that's why the shape of the distribution are skewed to the right, and it is positively skewed, not negatively skewed. So that is the answer for questions 2.B, mode, median, mean, and shape of distribution. We now have come to an end of our video. I hope that my explanation and answers are correct, and thank you sir for guiding me and help me throughout all this semester. So thank you for watching.